Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Gloss here today, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today I'll be telling you guys the story about the time I stuck up to my teacher. It kind of is stupid now that I look back at it, but I felt like a savage. I felt all that when I did it, and I'm coming here to tell you what happened, what went down, and yeah, pretty much the overall story. So I was in 7th grade when this happened, and we just got a new math teacher since our old math teacher left in the middle of the year. So we just got a new math teacher, and we're starting off not the new year with him, but the middle of the year with him. And one thing we noticed right off the bat is that he is terrible, terrible at teaching. But hey, we all have bad teachers, so I guess we start to kind of look past that. But continuing through the school year, we see that honestly this guy does not know anything what he's doing at all. So a lot of us are extremely bored, a lot of us are failing the class, so we all mess around because it is honestly one of the worst classes we had at the time. Also, another thing, later we find out that this guy has never taught a real class in his life. The only time he's taught is an online school, which really all he had to do was record some videos of his face and explain something you could read, honestly. So we find out that this guy has never even taught a real class. So by this point, probably 95% of the class hates him, like literally does not like him at all. So me and my buddies always ended up messing around in his class and really just didn't care about that class. But obviously if we keep doing this, one day we're gonna get in big trouble for it. So we got like maybe a couple detentions along the way, but we weren't really extremely mad. But then one day, me and my buddies, we were messing around and kind of jokingly wrestling in the class. Now this tells you what type of teacher he is. He is terrible. He doesn't even notice us wrestling in the class. And so we're literally full on wrestling in the class. Mind you, I was in 7th grade and I was an idiot, so ignore the fact that I was a 7th grade idiot. But we were wrestling in class, and once it kind of got out of hand. I like got pushed like really hard, and you heard a bang, but we were just messing around, and I was on the floor. All of a sudden the teacher looks up, he yells at me saying, "Why are you on the floor? What were you guys doing?" Why? He didn't see anything, obviously, his back was turned, but all of a sudden he turns around and he sees me on the floor. So he really didn't know anything or know what's going on. So again, like I said, he's asking me all these questions saying why I'm on the floor. Then he says, "Alright, you're getting a detention." And this totally triggers me. Like, I get so mad when he says that, because he is just the worst teacher I've ever had. So here we are, he says, "Hey, you're getting a detention." I'm like, no I'm not. I literally say, "No, I'm not." And he says, "Yes you are, you're getting a detention." And I say, "How am I getting a detention for literally being on the floor?" He says, "Because I say so." And I lose it. I said, "You say so? Are you joking me? You literally turned around, saw me on the floor, and decided to give me a detention?" And I'm literally yelling him at this point, so the whole class is laughing so hard, going wild, especially because they hate this teacher anyways, and they've been waiting for someone to do this to him and get mad at him finally. So I start throwing insults saying that he doesn't know how to teach and stuff like that, and that you're giving me a detention for doing nothing, and that you're a pointless teacher. I just start throwing insults at him, and then eventually it kind of quiets down. So then he goes over to his desk, he gets a detention slip, writes my name on it, and the detention slips, the child needs to sign it before they go home and everything. So he goes over, he writes the detention, he puts it on my desk telling me to sign it. I literally look at him and say no, like directly in the face, like defy him, which it's stupid, and I guess I kind of regret it now, but kind of don't, because it was funny. But I end up saying no and saying, "No, I'm not going to sign this. Are you joking me?" Then he decides to say, "Well, I'm going to go tell and talk to the vice principal on you." And I say, "You're serious? You know what? Fine. I'm going to go and tell and talk to the vice principal on you. You want to play that game? Okay, go ahead." And the class just loses it. Everyone's dying, thinking I'm telling I'm telling the vice principal about the teacher, and oh my god, the whole class is dying. I'm extremely mad, but still want to crack a smile, and I feel so good at this moment because I'm like literally sticking up to this loser teacher. So Eventually, the class ends. I leave the detention slip on the table. All in all, though, nothing actually went down. I ended up just serving the detention later, I guess, because I don't know, nothing went down. He just emailed my parents, nothing severe, no suspensions, nothing like that. But all I remember is I felt so good sticking up to that teacher and that he was terrible and the whole class hated him. So tell me if you have any teachers like that in the comments below. If you have to deal with any people that are just that annoying and people that can't teach. Make sure you like the video. That helps me out so much more than you think. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.